Hi guys, it's Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another weight loss video. Tonight's a little bit different though. I'm struggling a little bit tonight and it's not feeling good. It's letting me know that I am still vulnerable. I thought I was doing really well. I wasn't having any cravings or any thoughts of, eating the things I wasn't supposed to be eating. Or when I wasn't supposed to be eating. The program I'm on, if you've watched any of my other videos, I think I explained it there. The program I'm on is I have 3 high protein products a day, usually starting at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and then 3 p.m. And those could be either bars or shakes, depending on what I want. And then at 7 o'clock at night, I have an actual food meal, which is high protein veggies, and if I choose to, I can have a fruit with it, but it has to be eaten at the same time as the meal. I can't wait any time after the meal to eat. Like, I can't wait a half an hour after to eat the fruit. I have to eat it as soon as I'm done consuming the protein and the veggies. Well, I've been doing very well. I have not veered from the program at all. I have eaten everything I'm supposed to be eating, not eaten anything I shouldn't be eating, and I've lost a total of, so far, 22 pounds and 17 3/4 inches. And I'm feeling good. I'm going to the gym. I was feeling really good about my program and feeling really good about, how I was doing. But then today, some of my old habits kind of came into mind, and not that I did anything. That's why I'm kind of doing this video, so I can talk about it and A, hopefully help somebody else that's going through the same thing I am, and B, help myself a little bit and, convince myself that it's not the right thing. It's not what I should be doing. But when I was not on this program, I was a huge binge eater. It was always, well, I won't say it was always at night, but I was always alone, obviously. Maybe that's not obvious, but I was always alone. I was always upstairs in my bedroom watching TV or doing whatever up there. Usually it was watching TV. And I would literally binge until I felt sick. I never actually vomited, thank goodness. Actually, maybe that's not a thank goodness. Maybe it would have been a good thing if I had, because then I would have, maybe it would have deterred me from binging again. But anyway, I was a huge binge eater. I would eat, it was mostly chocolate, but not always. There was candy bars, and it wouldn't be just a regular size candy bar. It would be the gigantic, Symphony bars or the Hershey bars or Kit Kats or whatever. But it was always the huge one. It was never, and I wouldn't eat the whole thing at once. I would eat 1 or 2 rows of it. But that wouldn't be the only thing I ate. I would be eating, cakes, dessert cakes, like Hostess cakes and stuff like that. Or I would be eating jelly beans or gummy bears or something along those lines. Twizzlers, you name it. There wasn't much that I wouldn't eat for candy or cakes or cookies or whatever. And I would most nights eat myself until I felt ill. And I'd go to bed feeling like crap, both physically and emotionally, because I had done it again. Well, I was kind of feeling that way tonight. I wasn't feeling like I wanted to binge eat. I wasn't feeling like I wanted chocolate or anything like that. But I got a little irritated with actually no, I got very irritated with my significant other tonight. And those are some of the things that triggered my binge eating before. He is out a lot. Almost every night of the week he is out. He is either out in his vehicle smoking a cigar, or he's at the cigar room smoking there, or he's at a Masonic event, or something Masonic, a Masonic commitment. So that's when I did most of my binge eating, and that's when I did all my binge eating. And tonight he had asked me if I wanted to go out to a movie. I said, I really don't feel like going out to a movie tonight. I don't know why. I'm just tired and I don't feel like it. It didn't mean I didn't want to do something else. Now, granted, I didn't say that. I didn't put something else out there to do. I just told him I didn't feel like going out to a movie tonight. Well, he took that as, great, I'm free to go do what I want to do. So he did. He took off and went to the cigar room. And before he did, we had a little conversation, but I don't think he took it to heart. I don't think he understood or realized that he was bothering me or upsetting me in any way. So I got really irritated and pissed off at him. And I was okay at first. You know, I started my dinner. I made my dinner and I ate that. And I had half of a pear because part of it was kind of disgusting. It had been sitting around for a little too long. So I ate half of that, and then I cleaned up after dinner, and I started the dishwasher. And I came downstairs to deal with the dishwasher, you know, open it up so the dishes could dry. But it wasn't quite done, so I just stayed down in the kitchen and waited for it to finish. And as I'm standing there, I was a little hungry, but I kept looking at the refrigerator and thinking, what's in there? Now, there wasn't anything specific that I wanted. I didn't want chocolate. I didn't want any sweets or anything like that. But I kept looking at the refrigerator, and it really triggered something. And it triggered bad feelings and bad emotions and bad thoughts of how I used to be. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because I don't want to go back to that person I was. That was not a good person. Well, I wasn't a good person. I was a good person. It just wasn't a good place for me to be, and it's not a good place for me to go back to. And when I have the weight loss surgery, it's not something that I can do, and I don't want to do that. You know, if I'm going to put my body through a surgical procedure so I can lose weight and get healthier, or so I can get help losing weight and get healthier, I can't go back to my old habits. I just can't do it. And the feelings that I was having tonight, standing there looking at that refrigerator. Now, I did not go over and open it. I just kept looking at the refrigerator. You know, I need to get over those feelings. I need to, and the fact that I didn't go open the refrigerator and look for anything, and the fact that I didn't get my shoes on and go out the door and go buy something, to junk food to eat, is a big step in the right direction. It's a huge step in the right direction. But it's a scary thought to know that there isn't much. That it wouldn't take much to set me off and get me into a bad place again, and I don't want to be there. I think I had showed you guys a book that my nutritionist had recommended. Unfortunately, I don't have it right here. I thought I did. But I believe it's 50 Ways to Soothe Yourself Without Food. And I didn't pick it up and start reading it tonight, and maybe I should have. My first thought was to do this video so I could talk about it a little bit, because sometimes that's just what you need to do. I was watching a couple of videos by Morgan Losing, and she's got some good information if you have had the gastric bypass surgery, or if you're thinking about it. She does have some good information on binge eating. She was having some struggles herself, and I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be there. I want to get past that and be a different person as far as the eating goes. I really thought I was doing very well over the last couple of months. I was doing well, and I still am. I haven't done anything bad. I haven't done anything that it could have jeopardized what I've been doing for the past 2 months. I haven't screwed up yet. And I don't want to. I really don't want to. And the fact that I'm so upset that I was standing there looking at the refrigerator tells me that I'm evolving, I'm changing, and I'm hopefully going to get past this. It's just a little minor setback right now. And sorry, I'm really trying not to get emotional, but it's a very emotional thing. And anybody that realizes they're a binge eater and knows what it's all about understands that it's an emotional thing, and that's exactly what it is. Your emotions get the best of you, and that's how you soothe your emotions, is with food. Some people it's, fast food or fried chicken or whatever. Other people it's sweets. I do believe that my addiction to sugar has passed, only because I don't have the cravings that I used to have for it. I don't have that feel for it. I don't want it anymore. And there are things that actually taste too sweet for me. In fact, there's a bar that I just bought at BJ's. It was a multi-pack. Multi-pack. It only came with 2 different flavors. One was chocolate peanut butter, which I like, and the other one was vanilla. Vanilla, you wouldn't think would be too sweet, but I gagged getting that first bar down. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to eat the rest of them. They're just too sweet for me. So, anyway, I'm kind of going all over the place here, but I think the sugar addiction has passed. And not to say that it can't come back. Any addiction can come back if you fall off the wagon. But I think I'm doing okay with that right now. It's just the binge eating that that almost got me tonight. It didn't, but there were some thoughts that I didn't like, that I wasn't happy about. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I want anybody to know that it can happen to everybody. You're not alone. And it's a tough thing, talk to somebody, get the book that I was talking about and read it again and again and again. I haven't gotten through the whole thing yet, but I am going to pick it up and read it some tonight, to try and help me. And maybe even I'll pick up one of my adult coloring books and color a little bit and see how that works. I don't think I told you, part of the problem today was I, for whatever reason, was extremely exhausted. I don't know if it was a combination of shoveling yesterday morning and then going to the gym this morning. I wouldn't think that would make a difference. I kind of woke up tired. So maybe there's something a little off today for my body. I don't quite know what, but anyway, I was tired. So I sat down in my chair. I was helping my significant other do some paperwork. And before I knew it, I had fallen asleep. And I didn't wake up until, 20 minutes after 5. Now, I'm supposed to have a product, either a bar or a shake, at 3 o'clock. Well, it was 20 after 5. I wasn't hungry, and I figured I'm going to be eating dinner in an hour and 40 minutes. there's no point in me having a bar now. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. So I skipped my 3 o'clock bar. So that's probably why I'm a little bit hungrier than I normally would be after my meal. But I've got water, I'm drinking that, and I'm, you know, trying to keep up with that and hopefully trigger a full feeling or a not hungry feeling. And I actually have Crystal Light in here. It was recommended by the nutritionist and by the PA through my program. So, and this is something that I have to stop doing. I have to stop drinking out of a straw. I don't have to stop it now, but I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing it because once I have the weight loss surgery, I can't drink out of a straw. Well, I won't say I can't. They recommend you don't, because straws can get air and can allow air to get into your system, and if you get an air pocket in your belly, your stomach is very, very small. It's the size of an egg once you have the surgery. So if you get an air pocket in there, it can be very painful, and I don't want that. So I have to get out of the habit of drinking with straws. I'm probably going to see if my mom wants this cup. The reason I bought the cup is because it says believe in yourself. I bought it for my weight loss journey before I knew, you know, some of the restrictions for the surgery or after the surgery. So anyway, that's kind of my story for tonight. Not too long of a video, but I'm trudging through. I'm going to pick up my book and start reading that and get some ideas of how to, you know, soothe myself without food. Like I said, I did not do anything. I did not eat anything I wasn't supposed to eat, or at any time I wasn't supposed to eat. It was just an emotion that I had that was overpowering and scary. So that's why I wanted to do this video, and hopefully I, you know, encourage people to, you know, trudge through, talk to people, do a video just for yourself if you have to. But I'm doing this for you guys because A, it's helping me, and B, I want to help anybody out there that I can. Weight loss is a huge struggle. I know I've been trying my entire life, but I am determined to be successful this time, because I'm not going back to who I was after the surgery. It's not an option for me. If I am going to put my body through a surgical procedure, no matter how minor, and this is really not a minor procedure because they're rerouting your stomach and your intestines, so I am not going back to where I was. It's just not possible. It's not going to happen, and I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen. So hopefully everyone has a sparkling weekend, and I'm sorry this was kind of a bummer video, but hopefully it was a learning tool for everybody, including myself. Again, have a sparkling weekend. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below and hit the notification button if you want to be notified as soon as I post new videos. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.